Oh my God. I cannot believe the Packers won. How exciting was that? Packers just pulled off a heck of a game. And I gotta say, I really gotta credit the Steelers for trying to fight back and come back. They actually did a heck of a job coming back, but I'm surprised the Steelers did not have a lead all game. They didn't even have the lead at all, and which is like very surprising. Which the Packers did have the lead all game, which was surprising. I mean, the Steelers were very slumpy. They had an off game. Steelers on defense also, weren't on top of the game. Polamalu wasn't on the game. He wasn't like the same Polamalu you always see, which was just surprising. But I don't want his hair to get ripped off. That would be surprising, though. But, Steelers did play a good game, but the Packers, played an even stronger game, which proved that they wanted it more. And which, everybody wants to win, but you gotta see who wants it more, which kind of explains it. So, I'm very proud of the Packers, my favorite team, dashing Aaron Rodgers to win the Super Bowl, and Al Harris and Donald Driver to also be surprising to maintain that win also, which was quite interesting, which was just very impressive. And I have to say, which is I was very proud of. And I gotta say, I can't blame Donald Driver or Roethlisberger, for pulling off a good game. They did put off a lot of fight, but it's mainly the Packers defense Steelers defense that weren't really on their game, but they did play a good defense. They just weren't as solid as they used to. Is really what kind of killed them. So, basically, I was hoping for the Steelers offense to stay grounded and Aaron Rodgers to work past the defense, which we were all hoping, which indeed didn't happen. So, quite frankly, that wasn't the case. So Packers, was actually played solid offense. The deep pass was really what got them, what kind of got thrown off their game. A pass to, I forgot who, I think something Taylor, and Donald Driver. But yeah, these teams were the ones that actually pull off a heck of a game. And I gotta say, I give Aaron Rodgers a lot of props. He's like the Tom Brady of the Green Bay Packers. He's like the new Tom Brady. That's what I kind of consider him now. I mean, he's just been playing a heck of a game, Tom Brady, and he just actually just nailed it like a hammer. And I can't really blame him for that. Tom Brady pulled off an incredible pass. I mean, Aaron Rodgers just pulled off some incredible passes, some incredible throws. And mainly the Steelers defense wasn't really on their game at all. They really sucked that game. The Steelers defense just sucked. Their passes were just completely, their defense was off. The only way they survived was the Packers made some botches, some drops, and some error passes. And, that's the only thing that kept them surviving. If it wasn't for that, the Packers would have put the game away, really. Without a doubt, they would have put that game away. I mean, I'm saying, without a doubt. On top of that, the Steelers' offense actually played good, but the Steelers' defense will kill them. Their offense was solid. They also made some botches too, but the Packers' defense was really more solid than the Steelers' defense. But Ben Roethlisberger was able to pick it up the second half. The second half is when the Steelers start picking up. The beginning, the Steelers were just very slow. They did execute it with the field goal and a touchdown, which really brought them picking it up. But the Packers proved they wanted it more, which was very phenomenal. So, what a good game for the Green Bay Packers. It was just a phenomenal game. I was hoping for black and yellow because of Wiz Khalifa's songs, but my favorite team is the Green Bay Packers, which is without a doubt is a fact. So, to say the least, Steelers actually did had a fabulous season, had a fabulous playoff advance, which indeed, without a doubt did happen, if you feel what I'm saying. So, apparently, Steelers did have a solid season against the Jets, but, when it comes to the Super Bowl, they weren't really on their game, which was surprising. So, two underdog teams, Steelers and Packers won. Two NFC teams in a row won the Super Bowl, which indeed did happen. 2004, 5, and 6 were two AFC teams, and then 07 was Colts, so it was like four AFC teams in a row. 2008 was Giants, 2009 was the Steelers, and 10 was the Saints. So, yes, two NFC teams in a row won the Super Bowl, which was impressive indeed. So this was good for the Packers. I was just hoping a surprising upset for yeah, like I was hoping for a surprising upset for the Packers, but you know, fair enough, they still pull off the win, which did look like an upset. Steelers haven't led all game. I was hoping they pull off the lead at least, and then Packers try to fight back, but which wasn't the case. So I know they have some history season, which I heard that the Packers did barely beat the which indeed they barely lost. The Steelers barely beat the Packers in the middle of the season, which I heard. Wish I did saw that game, but Packers had a surprisingly solid season. They just did rough halfway through the season, which got them on a slump, and then they'd be able to pick it back up and barely made the playoffs. A team who barely made the playoffs and had injuries, which what killed them. So, crazy enough, they were just lucky to survive. Well, really lucky to survive. It was just, you know, Aaron Rodgers and Mike McCarthy, you know, it's what really kept the team fresh, quite frankly, like Tom Brady and Bill Belichick, indeed. So, aside from rambling on, but moving on, we had some good, solid Super Bowl commercials. The Super Bowl commercials were fairly impressively well. I was very proud of the Super Bowl commercials. They were very good. My favorite ad has to be funny was the I can't think of what my favorite ad was, but I know it was just funny because I know they had the Snickers commercial when a woman was like nagging, complaining about her job, and then she ate a Snickers, he became normal again. Then they had another woman who got hit so hard. Oh man, that was just classic. It was the same thing with the Super Bowl, which indeed they did. Other commercials they did was the GoDaddy commercial, Jillian Michaels, Joe Rivers, which was surprisingly weird. They pulled out Joe Rivers, but that commercial was actually solid. Other commercials was the Pepsi commercial. The Pepsi commercial was just actually was just quite hilarious. I mean, the Pepsi commercial was just funny when the woman like threw the thing at her at the woman, because his wife was just a nutcase. She just throws it at him all the time, which he did indeed. She did, which was just hilarious, personally, from my opinion. I thought it was funny, personally. So, also we had Justin Bieber, which was just historical. The Bieber Best Buy commercial on the board, which I heard they were doing a commercial together. And not Justin Bieber, 50 Cent. It would have been hilarious if that was to happen, but it wasn't really the case. So, we had the Eminem Brisk commercial. The Eminem Brisk commercial was just, it was classic. I still like Brisk. I mean, Brisk is the best drink I used to enjoy when I was younger, but I haven't drank it much in a while, which was quite surprising. But, you know, the commercial was just very good. But then they have I forgot what they had. They had another Eminem commercial when he was driving, I think, a Chevy or something like that. I think that Eminem commercial was even better because he was just himself and he was just real. I mean, the Slim Shady stuff quietly starts fading off, but you know, he's still phenomenal. Still is phenomenal stuff. But the Bridgestone one where he unplugged everything was just hilarious. He unplugged everything because it says reply all, which was just funny because he thought it was literally reply all, which was just quite a killer, I have to say the least. It was just hysterical. I think that was very a fair off good commercial. Let's see other commercials. Reply all. Oh man. Pepsi Max. Oh my god. The first day Pepsi Max was just funny. I mean, they were saying stuff in their head, which indeed they were thinking. And then they had this conversation and stuff like that, which that's what indeed happened. And they were thinking in their heads. She was thinking like different stuff of what he hopes to be, like a gentleman, other things. Which she's like must go get a room with her. Must go get a room. Must have Pepsi Max. The guy was just very weird, which was just hilarious. The other GoDaddy commercial was just funny. Which was quite weird that you know the women were just getting stared at because they had nothing on. Was just hilariously odd, to say the least. E-Train was hilarious. I thought Kim Kardashian is to be in the commercial, but it turned out that wasn't the case. If it was, I would have got blown away and told everyone that. That was just very golden. It was just very hilarious. But you know, E-Trade commercials still managed to be very good and just very phenomenal. Bud White's commercials was just very funny. And I heard the ad with the grandpa commercial. I actually did saw that when he actually spilled stuff on the floor. His grandpa came back to life, and then his friend came back. He's like, "Grandpa!" And the guy from Journey of Alice Strange actually saw him come back. It was just very funny, and I think it was just a very good, solid commercial. I actually did personally enjoy that. It was just hilarious. It was classic. That should have been a great, phenomenal Super Bowl commercial. So Super Bowl commercial was good. I think I remember the dogs there. Oh yeah, when the dog was like cleaning everything. Oh my god, that ad was just hysterical. And I forgot about that commercial, quite frankly. That commercial was just hilarious. I just personally, it was just funny that they cleaned everything. You know, I'm watching it right now, though.
Here we go. Hey guys.
Oh man, that was just hilarious. Just staring at the woman, and it's like they were just hilariously smart, which was just funny. I like that commercial. I personally did. The commercial was just very good. All the commercials for the Super Bowl were just very incredible, very epic. 2006, I think I personally enjoyed. I think it was just hilarious. The Cram and the Boo was just funny. So they were just quite hilarious, and they were quite very good. I mean, it was funny how he crammed everything in the car and crammed everything, every cake, other things in the trunk. It was hilarious. Mostly what I enjoy is the Career Builder commercial. Career Builder has the funniest commercials, the funniest commercials. I mean, they were just very phenomenal, like the ones where he got stuck with the two weird driving monkeys, and they crammed the two cars, even though it was a lack of common courtesy in real life. But he couldn't escape. It was just quite hilarious. Other commercials is the Outlet commercial where they give you a weird face, and then it's like, after that you just like start getting plugged in. You plugged in the gas and you plugged in the outlet. Oh my word, it was just odd, but I don't know if it was hilarious, but it was a good commercial. Diddy, when his car woke up, he woke up and he saw, "Does anyone see my car?" Oh my word, that commercial was just very interesting and very hilarious. Kim Kardashian's Skechers commercial was it actually was very good. I mean, when I went to a Super Bowl party, they thought it was a sex thing, so they thought it was something sexual, but tuned out. It turned out it was just Skechers, something Kim Kardashian was promoting, which turned out was the case. So, to say the least, that was just a classic, man. It was just classically hilarious. Sorry. I personally did enjoy that commercial. That commercial was just, it was fairly off very well. I wouldn't say I personally enjoyed it, but yeah. Overall, the Super Bowl commercials are just very good. I don't want to run a list of stuff, but there were a load of stuff commercials. So basically, these commercials were just very phenomenal and very good effort. I actually did like them. The Super Bowl was very good. I mean, Steelers were just completely off the game, and that's what brought them the victory. You know, you really can't blame them. You know, practically. So, you know, it was just a lot of saving grace. I mean, it was just a good game. You know, Steelers had some saving grace plays that really kept them in the game. You know, they did a good job, and Packers even did a better job. So, I gotta say, I really did enjoy this game. This game was just very good, very phenomenal. So, leave your comments below, subscribe to me up there, and rate. Hopefully you like it or not, but yes, this is the Red Dog Extreme, and I'm taking you to the extreme. Sorry if this was a random